That's an awfully big Christmas tree. Where are you going to put it? Bend over and I'll show you. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. The Christmas stream has started. I am tired, but you know what I did? I said, you know what? If I get on stream right now, I'm going to fall asleep on stream. So I went and jumped in the shower real quick so I could wake up for you boys. You know, what's Christmas without pleasure and dozens of, if not hundreds of grown men online with my throat? I mean, with a shirt that says bend over and I'll show you. I mean, what's Christmas without that? Seriously. So I hope you guys all had a great Christmas or whatever holiday you're celebrating. And we are live for Christmas. We are live for Christmas. And I told you guys I might jump on tonight. And I am here. I am here. So I wonder how many people are going to join us on Christmas evening. I wonder how many people understand the shirt and the reference of the shirt. And I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. And yeah, I've been busy all day. I wanted to try to make a video today. I never even got an opportunity to do it. And now I'm here. Just ready to enjoy the holidays with the boys. Not Clay Guida and the boys, but just holiday with the boys, you know? That's just the way it goes. That is just the way it goes. And I even put the Santa hat on in the thumbnail. So I have no idea. I don't think there's been any news today. I could be wrong. I don't think there's been any news today. I'm sure I would have seen it by now. But the stream may not be that long. There's a chance. Look. There's a good chance I end up getting arrested midstream. I'm going to be honest, boys. If the stream abruptly ends, that means I'm getting arrested. Okay? And I don't know how long I won't be streaming for. I would say maybe 2 days, 3 days. If you don't see me here. If the stream abruptly ends and then you see no videos for 2 to 3 days, just know I got arrested. All right? And I'll be back as soon as I can. I just want to give you guys who are here early on the Christmas stream just a little bit of a warning. I'll probably have my fiance private this stream after the fact. I don't want anyone else watching this back later. But yeah, if you don't see me here for a couple days, just know I got arrested, all right? And if it ends abruptly, just know I got arrested and I'll be back as soon as I can. All right, let's see who was here. Leo, what's up? Ack Marsman. Peace, Joey. You the man. I'll buy a membership this week. Appreciate you. What's up, Joey? What's up, Ty? Hell yeah, hardest working man in all MMA. Thought I'd have to go through withdrawals tonight. I am here. I am here. So, you don't have to go through withdrawals. Bro, you're the only channel that has done consistent streams this break. It's Max Fire. Hey, I'm going to be honest. I know there's a lot of channels out there that are like sad or like, you know, probably their brain is exploding because they don't have content ideas. I am so ready to decompress for this break, and I have so many ideas to catch up on. And I'm looking forward to catching up on video ideas and pumping out some fresh content. And I can use the 4 weeks with no fights. I'm gonna be honest. I know there's other people that are probably like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? I have so many ideas. I literally think if I had the time, I think I could put out 3 to 4 quality videos per day in terms of ideas and theories and news and coverage of stuff that I feel like is important. I have a list, an ongoing list right now, about 10 videos that I could do right now that I just haven't done. Why do you stream so late? Because I'm busy every day, all day. So then when I'm about to go to bed, I get on stream. That's basically it. Should we start betting on a start time? Well, you were wrong. You said 9:57, which would have been 10:57 my time. So I started way before that. National Lampoons, baby. Let's go. What did you get for Christmas? Anything good? What did I get for Christmas? I got some Amazon gift cards. I got some candy. I got this awesome levitating light bulb for my desk that I have set up over there. I posted it in the Discord. It's fucking awesome. And what else did I get? I got a jacket. I don't know. I told my fiance not to get me any gifts this year because I pretty much buy anything I want and she buys anything she wants. So it's like, we're just going to make up gifts just to get gifts, basically. So, and yeah, I'm trying to think what else I got. some gift cards, some candy, a levitating lamp that I got sitting over there. It's in the Discord. It's fucking beautiful. Maybe I'll post it on my Instagram later. It's fucking awesome. It's a levitating light bulb. There's nothing connecting it. It just sits on the base and it still lights up somehow. I don't even know how it works. I've wanted that for a while. And I got some Christmas ornaments of my dog. We were talking about that yesterday. And probably some other stuff that I'm forgetting right now, but I can't remember. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. What's up, Enigma? Why would you get arrested? We'll get into this story, but I may get arrested live on stream. If I can physically get arrested in front of the camera, I will. But I don't think that's gonna happen. It's probably gonna, not happen in front of the camera. But if I can get arrested in front of the camera, just because it'll get shared around and it'll get me some extra subscribers, might as well make it worth it. But I may get arrested midstream. I'm late to the stream. Why are you getting arrested? We'll talk about it when I catch up on chat. I'm fiending, I'm dreaming, I'm screaming for pleasure, Joey. Thank you. If you get arrested, can you send me your mugshot so I can put it on a whitey tighty? Yes, I will. Did there used to be a card last Saturday before New Year? Yep, there used to always be a New Year's Eve weekend card. There used to always be a New Year's Eve card. You got an Uber Eats gift card? Now, if somebody got me an Uber Eats gift card, I'd punch them in the teeth. I mean, that shit's way overpriced. Did you see the news about Endeavor buying Top Rank? Dana talking... I saw something like generically about that, but then Dana said he's not. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. Merry Christmas, Joey Machado. What's up? Who's the most disgusting fighter in the UFC? If I had to pick one, I'll throw out Neil Magny just for the lols. Just for the lols. Best Christmas ever if Joey gets taken away live. Yeah. Yeah. It won't be my first time. It won't be my last. It won't be my first time. It won't be my last, my friend. I wish these pages on Twitter would shut the fuck up about Max versus Justin per Chael Sonnen. Yeah, Chael's not a reliable source of information. Arrested? ? Did you rob Krispy Kreme? Yeah, I robbed Krispy Kreme at gunpoint for just the Krispy Kreme donuts. Thoughts on garden gnomes? I don't really have any thoughts on them. Never really thought about it too much. I never really thought about a garden too much. So anyway, guys, if you want to hear what happened, there's a chance that the police show up any minute now and arrest me. That's why I wanted to jump on stream quick and take a shower in case I go to jail for 2 days. Listen, I paid my brother $300 to clean my house, okay? And I was out, celebrating Christmas at other people's houses. And when I got back here, the house wasn't spotless. I took my hand across my desk. I seen some dust. I took my finger across my thermostat. I saw some dust. I checked the back of the TV. I saw some dust. There were some things in the freezer that weren't removed and thrown away. So I said, you know what? I said, there may be 3 or 4 small children right here. Ages from 5 to 12. There's 3 or 4 children here. And your wife is here as well. But I'm going to knock your fucking teeth down your throat. And I reached around his wife and I just knocked his teeth out. I dropped him. I sucker punched him. He fell to the ground. And then when he got up, I dropped him again. And I said, bitch, you're only safe because I allow you to be safe. You better clean my house on Christmas, bitch. I paid you $300. And then I did something that I really regret. I went to my shed. I got a 6-foot ladder. While he's down, his teeth are knocked out. He's bleeding from his mouth. And I got a 6-foot ladder out of my shed. I brought it in. I set it up. Made sure it was nice and stable. I climbed to the top of that ladder. And I went like this. And then I did a 5-star frog splash. I might have took it too far. So we'll see. He may or may not call the police. He's been texting me, asking me for an apology, but I haven't texted him back. I paid him $300. He didn't clean the place, so I had to knock his teeth down his throat in front of a couple small children and his wife. And after the 5-star frog splash, I thought about hitting him with a Batista bomb, but luckily Herb Dean finally stepped in. He said, "Enough. Stop the fight." Herb wasn't going to stop it, but Dan Hardy screamed, "Stop the fight." So if I get arrested midstream, you know why, boys. If I get arrested midstream, you know why. And as my brother left the house, he said, "I'm calling the police." I said, "You're only safe because I allow you to be safe. Where I come from, you get paid $300 to clean a house and it's not spotless. That constitutes an ass eating. I mean, whooping or beating." So I hope he learned his lesson for the next holiday. He lost 2 or 3 teeth, I believe. I might have emotionally scarred 3 to 4 young children, but people gotta learn respect around here. I'm where I come from. I just where I come from. People like that, they don't get motion. I don't allow them to have motion. The only motion I allow is because I allow you to have some motion, and if I don't want to let you have motion, then you don't get motion. You get your ass whooped and 5-star frog splash. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the police get involved. But maybe I'll barricade myself, and we'll see if we can survive for extend the stream. All right. Anywho, moving on. Now that I told you guys my Christmas story. Where I come from, if you pay someone to clean your house and they don't do it right, you beat them even if it's your brother. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So, who do you think would win in a fight between Ian Gary and Conor McGregor? Ian Gary would beat Conor McGregor's ass badly. Badly. Would fuck him up and destroy him and make him his bitch. Make clip channels like Guru to help with subs. I'm not making clip channels. If someone wants to make some, there's at least one good one, 2 good ones. If people want to make them, I don't care. They can make them, but I'm not going to make them. I don't have time for that. I'm too busy whooping my brother's ass for not cleaning my house. Motion. Who do you think would... I already read that. Colby style? Yeah. The only thing is I didn't catch him outside of a steakhouse. How do you feel about MMA channels that take a bunch of clips from other big channels and post them to their own, channels like MMA World? So I think what you're talking about, if I'm not mistaken, you're talking about these, massive channels that all they do is, do compilations of, dumb shit with, a robot voice talking over. I think it's corny. They're basically just stealing others' content, not adding anything to it, and it's just corny. The big, massive channels. I don't know about MMA World. I've never seen MMA World. I never heard of MMA World. But the ones that just steal blatant, dumb shit, it's crazy to me. Joey storytelling my brain to the 7th layer of hair. Moving on. Still can't believe Colby got robbed. Me either, dude. That was fucked up. Joe, I forgot to tell you, you was mentioned on MMA Talk the other day. What is MMA Talk, Kyle? I've never heard of MMA Talk. Let me see what MMA Talk is. MMA, I'm assuming it's no space. MMA Talk. 302,000 subs. I'm assuming this is it. Where was I mentioned? What was it? One of those things where it's a tweet? Someone may have sent me that. If it was a tweet. I don't know if it was a tweet or not. Tell me what video it is. I'll check it out. MMA Talk is one of those compilation channels. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. They put you as a top comment. What video was it? I think someone may have sent me it, but I can't remember. What video was it? Fill me in. Bro. Great video campaigning for Bilal title shot. Thank you, man. I worked hard on that video. That was a long video, too. I didn't want it to be that long, 29 minutes. It actually did pretty good. Did better than I expected. It picked up quite a few subs, and the channel has hit a new stride, boys. But yeah, I don't mind these channels that aren't blatantly using crazy footage. But yeah, I think someone might have sent me this, but I don't know. I think this might have been another channel. I don't think it was this one. The other one that someone sent me had a red. Let's see. I don't see anything on that one. What video was it? What video was it? I'm curious. Joe, you still have 5 days to hit 15K. I know. I gotta work some videos. It was 3 or 4 days ago. So maybe it was the Colby video. Let's see if it was the Colby video. It's probably a tweet. I don't know if I'm able to find this. I don't know if it was. It's probably like a tweet they used to be my guess. People send me those occasionally. Someone sent me one the other day that had a tweet of mine in it. Let's see. I don't see it. I don't know. Well, if you ever find it, just let me know. But yeah, we still have 5 days. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Right now, we are currently 680 subscribers away. 680 subscribers away. So if you guys can subscribe, I would appreciate you. Thoughts on predator catcher channels? I haven't really seen that many, but hey, you know, if they're catching people that are really up to no good, I think it's great. Can you use your cam for Zoom calls? Yes, you can. You just need a capture card. 15K before the end of the year, what? That's up to you guys. I need you guys to start sharing the channel around, asking people to subscribe who will watch the content. And I'll be putting out some videos. I have quite a few video ideas. And I have all the time in the world. I have all the time in the world. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 days. I think we can do it. Let me go to my video ideas right now and let me see what video I'll make tomorrow. You know, I might make a video about UFC 297 tomorrow. Or I have another video that's really good, that's easy to do, that no one else is going to make. And so I'll make it. And I already got a good title for it. And I already know exactly what I'm going to say. So maybe I'll make that one. I'm not going to reveal it on stream, you know. We got eyes and ears everywhere. What advice do you have for people wanting to start an MMA channel? Just do it. Just do it. That's it. Learn, grow, figure it out on the fly, and just don't worry what anyone thinks. Merry Christmas, Joey. Live. Live it up while you're safe. I'm plotting. Thank you. Why do you always roast Jamal Hill? Because dude was talking shit about me. Dude was talking shit about me for being honest. You know, I'm always honest. Damn. I'm about to Dana White this woman in a club in Mexico at 53. I got to fix my own damn straw. I hope you're watching right now. If I spill this on myself, I'm going to beat you to death. My straw is not set up properly. I got to dig in here and find my own straw now. Just so you guys know. A little peek behind the curtain. Every water I ever had on the channel, basically, whether it be this jug or the bottles of water, my fiance brings up here for me and puts it in the office for me usually. So she carried this up here for me. And she didn't have the straw connected, so I couldn't even take a drink. She didn't do a very good job. No dick riding. All my close friends and training partners know of a certain MMA YouTuber fighting against the glorified publicists and MMA media. Is that me? I have a small MMA channel. It's not this channel. You inspire me a lot. You did not take the easy route of making compilation videos. Yeah, you shouldn't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. That's not the audience you want to build, dude. Those people will abandon you as quick as you switch to something else. You want people who have a brain, who can understand that MMA is not simply black and white on every issue. And they're not looking to be fed clickbait bullshit videos. Just like, you guys have to think about this. I don't get this. And I'm not shitting on anyone in particular. I know someone will say, oh, you're talking about this person. You're talking about that person. I'll never understand how motherfuckers that run channels wake up every fucking day and think, what's the most clickbait bullshit I can make to make a fucking buck? Are you that poor? Are you that devoid of skills? I swear on my life, if you told me right now, make clickbait MMA content and you can make 100 grand, 200 grand a year, I'd go do something else. How is that fun for you? To make up essentially fake news, clickbait everyone to clicking on it just so you can make a fucking buck? Are you that broke? That shit's embarrassing. That shit's embarrassing. Then you got the actual MMA media, the legitimate MMA media, all they do is, oh, Conor McGregor breathes in Cristiano Ronaldo's face. Like, who gives a fuck? Fuck that cokehead. Like, I don't understand why you got to cover and sniff every one of his fucking farts because it generates you traffic to your website. Fucking loser. Fucking loser. Losers. Really, it's not even just loser. I mean, they would sniff any Conor McGregor fart if it meant them a couple clicks. It's just, I don't understand it. I don't understand people who have that type of priorities. And I know somebody is out there probably thinking, Joey, if you could clickbait for, make a shit ton of money, you would do it. I could do it. I'm telling you right now, I could clickbait, and I would make money off this channel, a lot more money off this channel. Starting off, I'd probably lose a lot of subs because I've built this base of subs that understand what this channel is about. So I'd probably have a mass exodus. But people kind of want to be fed salacious titles and salacious thumbnails and a little bit of bullshit. And there's money to be made. There's money to be made. And I don't know. People just do it. I could never do it. Does not having a straw constitute a beating? Yeah, it does. It does. I'm going to Boston Crab my fiance after this stream. You do kind of clickbait. Fuck you. No, I don't, you pussy. Every single one of my titles represent my video. Let's go take a look just out of curiosity. But now I'm giving you what you want because you're like, oh, look, he's falling for it. Leon Edwards openly ducking Bilal Muhammad is an embarrassment. Michael Chandler attempts last-ditch effort to get Conor McGregor fight. Dana White finally announces UFC 300. Colby Covington humiliates himself in unhinged interview post-UFC 296. UFC 299 is ridiculously stacked. Who should be cut after 296? Dricus du Plessis has mentally broken Sean Strickland heading into UFC 2. I mean, it goes on and on and on. So, yeah. Why did you leave out thumbnails? What do you mean? My thumbnails are not even remotely clickbait. Massive hypocrite. Devastating realization. Unhinged excuses. Massive disappointment. Cut this clown. White privilege, ? Completely delusional. What did we learn? I mean, literally every single one of my titles and thumbnails accurately represent the video. So, if you think that's clickbait, you don't understand the concept of clickbait. Clickbait is offering a title and thumbnail that does not accurately represent the video. That's it. That's it. All titles, in a way, all thumbnails are, in a way, are clickbait, that you want people to click. But my definition of clickbait is offering titles and thumbnails that do not accurately represent the video, or basically its entire bullshit premise. So, no clickbait. Thank you, Ray. Joey, Merry Christmas. Yeah, these people are just clowns trying to get me riled up. I'm new here. What's good, brother? What's up, King of Kings? Conor McGregor admits he's fighting somebody else. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Did I put that as a title? What I have, Conor McGregor publicly admits he's not fighting Chandler, which he basically did. So there you go. You got me on one that's a little bit. Conor McGregor publicly admits he doesn't want to fight. I mean, that's not even, he publicly admitted he didn't. He's like, Chandler, it can be anyone. Anyway, Khabib returns at 185. Who's saying that? Gotcha. You got me. You got me on that one. Even though it's not really true, I literally put a clip in there that nobody was covering. But it is what it is. I'm not going to argue with you boys. I have my standards. You guys can judge me. Maybe one day I'll end up in a 7th layer of hair. Chandler's got to stop ball hugging Conor. I agree. Jesse is saying Khabib could return at 300. Okay. I doubt it, but maybe. I haven't seen that. But maybe. I don't know. I doubt that. So I don't buy it at all. But I don't know where they get the information from. So did they give their sources? The shirt's great. Jungle Mania, I'm waiting for my $500 dono I was promised. I'm only here for my $500 dono from Jungle Mania. I just remembered I was supposed to get. Is the clickbait fake news? Dude, there's a lot of clickbait fake news on YouTube in general regarding the MMA. Conor farted the other day. Did you hear? Yes, I did hear. I saw it on MMAfarting.com. One foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel. I guarantee Habib never comes back. Never say never, but I find it hard to believe. I guarantee Habib never comes back. I would say 95% sure Habib never comes back. I would say 95% sure. Conor basically said he wants an easy tune-up fight in the interview in that lame-ass boxing show. What's crazy is nobody else covered that. Everyone else has covered everything. Covers everything Conor McGregor. Nobody else covered it. I was the one person to shine light on that clip, boys. I was the one person to break the Conor McGregor MMA Hour edit debacle where they edited out something that Conor said. And then they restored it after the fact. Who broke that news, boys? I was the motherfucker that broke that shit. What does your t-shirt mean? I mean, if you don't know what bend over means, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, my friend. I would highly suggest you use whatever money or gift card you got for Christmas, and I would highly suggest buying a Webster's Dictionary. As much as I dislike Conor, I agree with him about getting a tune-up fight. Yeah, I kind of do as well. But too busy he's smoking crack to do that. I don't think Habib's coming back. Joseph is dying to know if you think would be victorious in a hypothetical matchup between Leon Edwards and Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland would win. Edwards isn't that good, bro. He's not going to go up to middleweight and have success. Favorite KO? It has to be. This year has to be Adesanya Pereira. I mean, that was fucking filthy. Up against the fence. Boom. Nasty right hand counter. That was the sickest KO. Or Islam head kick KO. One of those two. One of those two were the best of the year. So. Joey, how many of those big black things do you drink a day? I would say roughly 2. Roughly 2. I just suck on this thing all day long. I'm just sucking on this big black thing, especially on Christmas. Nothing better than sucking on something big and black all Christmas evening. To fill your mouth with moisture, Pauls. Let me stop. Joey, in your opinion, why does Colby stumble over his words so much? Mental or nerves? Is he fake acting? Is his fake act breaking down? I think he's just a fucking clown, and I think he doesn't even know what he's saying, and I think he's actually stupid. I genuinely think Colby has a low IQ. I almost said fight IQ. I think he has a low IQ, and I think he's a little bit nervous. He's not a natural talker in general, so he just stumbles over his words because he probably doesn't talk that much when he's not in front of the media because he probably has no friends. His family probably hates his guts. And he's probably not invited over for Christmas. So. Vincent. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Merry Christmas, Joey. This is your gift. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Vincent, for the $5 super chat. You know, I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, Vincent. You're the man. Joey's big black thing is filled with Mike's Hard Lemonade. He's getting blitzed for Christmas. Yeah, I'm fucked up right now, boys. I'm fucked up. Who knows what I'm liable to say? It's past 11 p.m. I'm fucked up on Mike's Hard. Next thing you know, I'm going to start throwing out homophobic slurs and racial epithets on Christmas. You never know. I'm kidding. Let me stop. But for the most part, I pretty much drink water. That's just filled with water. You get anything good for Christmas? Yeah, your mom came over. Loan me your mouth. Steven Seagal, A-tier actor. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Chandler asked for Conor's USADA test for Xmas. No, Chandler asked for Conor McGregor's nutsack in his mouth for Christmas. So, did you get any more large black objects for Christmas? I did not. Joey MMA merch when? I don't know. You missed the initial. Happy to see you live. Something to make my day better after losing my grandfather today. I'm sorry to hear that, Chase. I'm very sorry to hear that. That's super unfortunate. On Christmas of all days. You get the power slap shoes I sent you? No, I didn't. I did not. Look, my grandmother gave me a gift card for Christmas. And I said, you know what? This isn't Venom gear. And I immediately threw her in a Boston Crab. She said, my hip. I said, you should have thought about that before you didn't give me any Venom gear or the Rock brand shoes. And so I did that, and then I said, you better call Life Alert quick. Best KO was Izzy KO and Alex because of everything that was on the line. Pure KO, it's Emmett KO. Nah, dude, Izzy's KO, I think all you have to take into account everything, and I think it was a filthy, filthy, filthy KO. And the celebration. But Neil versus Bryce, the battle of the Bible thumpers, they're not in the same weight class. So it makes no sense. Joey, is this your main job or something you do? I mean, it's a little bit of both, but it's basically something I do on the side. I've watched your live stream, and it was basically talking about Guru and Joey mixed with a bit. Okay, I don't know. Are you talking to someone else? I think you're talking about someone else. You're not talking about me. Why would I be talking about myself? Oh, you're talking to him. All right. Joey didn't get anything expect. Okay. Joey just hit for 10K points in his NBA career. Do you think UFC fighters land 10K strikes in their career? No. Venom shoes are fire. Yeah, you always got to get the Venom gear. I just don't get why it had to be on Christmas. There's nothing you can do about it, bro. No sense in trying to understand it. It just is what it is. Merry Christmas, everyone. What's up, Vlad? Good to see you in the chat. Joey, have you seen Islam's recent tweet? Yeah. I actually quoted it and said, where there's smoke, there's fire, if that's the one we're talking about. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Dude said, my IV bag. My IV bag. That's funny as hell. That is funny as hell. Dude said, this is my IV bag. You know that hurt Dan Hooker too, right? That hurt Dan Hooker's feelings bad. That hurt Dan Hooker's feelings bad. He cried quite a few tears after that. No 300 news. My Christmas is ruined. Don't expect it. You shouldn't expect it. Woke up and chose violence. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny though. I thought it was pretty funny. You're only safe. Okay. What are your thoughts on Dana as a promoter and a person? I don't even know anymore, honestly. I don't even know what to think of Dana. I think he's become increasingly more unhinged. Which MMA YouTuber would you box? Listen, any MMA YouTuber, I'll fight to the death tomorrow. And I'll come out on top. I'll tell you that much. All right? I'll fight them to the death. If they got a problem. Look, any MMA YouTuber that's got more subs than me, I'll fight them to the death. I'm taking their channel afterwards. I'm taking their channel. So, fight to the death. I'll end them. I want a contract signed beforehand, and I'm just gonna start ending people's lives and ending their channels. Hap Chandler, thank you for the $5 dono. Does Colby have fun since no one likes him? And what do you think a typical day for him? Has nothing to do. Plus, read my chats, bruh. I think a typical day for Colby is he wakes up. I think he surfs the internet, Twitter, Instagram all day long. He cries a little bit because everyone hates him. And then he breaks out his Donald Trump fleshlight. Probably uses the Donald Trump fleshlight over and over and over again throughout the course of the day. And then I think at night he probably orders some type of delivery food that someone probably spits in. And that's it. That's his day. That's his day. And then he goes back to surfing the internet. Probably, watching Donald Trump political rallies. Probably browses memorabilia, Trump.com or some shit. And that's it. That's it. Dana is what he does. Oh, yeah. That's the MMA media's fault, to be honest. Colby every now and then gets an escort. Nah. Yeah, he gets an escort and has him wear a Donald Trump mask. Your Christmas is merry because I allow it to be merry. Thank you. Joey, do you tip $0? I don't order. First off, I don't order Uber Eats. But when I order delivery of any sort, I always tip good. Sometimes I'll tip the entire total of the order to the delivery driver, all right? All right, I don't want to hear your shit. I'm starting to feel like Neil will finish Gary with the left. But yeah, maybe he'll finish him with the left. You never know. It's impossible to tell. Colby goes to the bank to make a withdrawal for a prostitute every now and then. Is Habib coming back? No. I have no evidence to support that other than generic online claims, which I do not buy it by any sort of the imagination. So, Joey, DoorDash on the side? Absolutely not. I'll tell you right now, I've seen people who DoorDash and Uber Eats. They're a different breed of people, man. They're a different breed of people. Every time I've ever seen like a DoorDasher in like a restaurant or some shit, they're always like angry. And I don't know, it's just a weird breed of people for sure that are willing to do that. I would never do that. So do you think, real talk, do you think Colby actually has fun with friends? Probably not. He probably just hangs out with political sycophants, would be my guess. Would be my only guess. For Christmas, Damon Jackson got a gift card to get hair plugs. Yeah, I heard that. Max and Justin BMF on 300. I don't buy it. What state do you live in? DoorDashers are nice in Chicago. Okay. Well, let's see Usman come back with a win and retire and not stay around too long and ruin his legacy. What kind of water is that? The good kind. You thoughts on Gane? He's in my top 5 favorites. Where does his career go from here? The heavyweight division is wide open right now, but it's also stalled, to be quite honest. So it's in a weird spot right now. He may end up fighting for a title next. I don't know. Did you order Wingstop for Christmas dinner? No, I picked it up. I picked Wingstop up on Saturday night, and then I put it in the freezer, and then I just microwaved it for Christmas dinner. So, if I'm Usman, I'm begging for the Colby trilogy. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind the Colby trilogy. Let's put it to rest. Who saw Aljamain Sterling saying that Sean O'Malley didn't get him no pay-per-view buys? Who called that? Justin is getting the title shot. Islam has hinted at it before. I made an entire video about it. I know. But we'll see. You never know what's bound to happen, boys. You never know what's bound to happen. You think you know, and then you don't. I saw seems salty. I've been saying, dude, Sean O'Malley isn't a star, but for some reason the MMA media just parrots everything Dana White says. Just parrots everything Dana White says, so perception is reality. O'Malley fans can't order pay-per-view. DoorDashers are not kind in Chicago. I'm friends with 2 of them that come to CFA. A few days ago, this lady came in saying we fucked up everything, but really she showed up to the wrong restaurant. I don't know. My experience, I've never had like a bad experience like in terms of interacting with them myself, but when I've seen them at restaurants like picking up food and shit, they always seem angry as hell. You know who also is really a different breed? People who deliver construction materials for a living. They're always fucking angry. They're always angry. But I'd be fucking angry too if I, 6 a.m. I had to show up and deliver drywall or insulation. Oh my God. But they're always angry. But that's the same kind of vibe I get from the DoorDash people. I was dying when I saw earlier in the court motherfuckers were heated at you for saying O'Malley is not a draw. I've been saying it, bro. I've been saying it. How long have I been saying it? Just because Dana says somebody's a superstar, you can tell with anecdotal evidence who's actually a draw and who's not. You know that general, I know this is a very non-scientific way to come to a conclusion, but you know how during a certain fight week you can feel the level of buzz? Sean O'Malley doesn't have any buzz at all, ever. Ever. UFC 292 felt like shit. So, it felt like shit. Where if you get, like what did we really get buzz for? Let's see. Even 296 didn't have a whole lot of buzz. It had more than O'Malley. 290 had some decent buzz. 294 had some decent buzz. I'm trying to think, what was the biggest card of this year? So we started off with 283, 284, 285. 285 had some fucking buzz. 287. 285 and 287 had some buzz this year. 294 had a little bit of buzz. 290 had a little bit of buzz. 295 didn't have that much buzz, but had some decent buzz. But it was 285 and 287. Felt like mega fights. If that makes sense. You can really feel anecdotally who's actually a draw and who's not. Colby is not a draw. Sean O'Malley is not a draw. I've been saying that for a long time. What you have to understand is, and I've broke this down so many times. I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys this. Dana is a promoter. Dana is a used car salesman. His only goal is to build up draws in the sport and to build up stars in the sport. And you have to think of a fighter as a product that Dana White is pushing. If they make you feel like this is can't miss, everyone's talking about it, everyone cares, everyone's ordering it, you get FOMO. And then you're like, okay, I got to tune in because everyone else is tuning in. Because that's just the way people's brains work. And then if he says it, then the media runs with it. The media acts like if it's true because it directly puts money in the media's pocket. So they want to help the UFC build stars. And so it's just an endless circle of a bunch of disingenuous lies that people are just brain dead regurgitating because Dana White said so. There is no evidence, and there has never been any evidence, that Sean O'Malley is a draw or a star of any kind. And until there is, I will not sit here and regurgitate it just because Dana White told me so. Think about that. Fans I'll probably get a comment on this stream later. Sean O'Malley isn't a draw. I'm turning this off because they believe everything that Daddy Dana says. And then you have media members who regurgitate it because they lack all critical thinking. They're fucking idiots. MMA media is some of the worst. It's probably the worst media that I've ever seen. And it's just embarrassing. It's just straight up embarrassing. They just regurgitate everything Dana says. Dude, was you putting your fiance in a Boston Crab a real thing or just a joke? I remember you talking about it in the chat a while ago. Sorry if I'm being offensive. Why would that be offensive? That's not offensive at all. Maybe it was a real thing. Maybe it was a joke. Maybe it was real. Maybe it was a joke. Less than 400,000 for O'Malley? Yes. I think it was less than 400,000. But you have to understand, Dana, the best way I can describe Dana lying about people's drawing power is the fake it till you make it. If you say it enough, it becomes a reality. And that's what Dana is trying to do. If you say it enough, it becomes a reality. 285 had buzz. Yeah, 285 had probably had the most buzz of the entire year. Then 287, then 294 probably. I love you, MMA Joey. Thank you. Thank you very much. I thought O'Malley's charisma would shine through. He's got a little bit more comfortable with media, but he has no charisma. Yeah, I've been saying that. Can you make a video on that? I don't know. Maybe. No promises, but maybe. Dana did a hell of a job. Selling wolf tickets, exactly. Bo Nickel going to lose his hype if he doesn't start fighting more often. Fighting nothing but bums. Fighting nothing but bums. Thoughts on FED's last decision? Who's that? Every time Covington has gotten a shot, they've always been huge fights. Okay. Yeah, this was a huge fight. 296 definitely did over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Was Masvidal, I think him and Colby only did 400K pay-per-view buys. Masvidal was a mid-tier draw, but as he started to lose and get dominated by Usman, it kind of fell off a little bit. He had lightning in a bottle for about a year. And then kind of fell off and people stopped caring about Masvidal. He was only... Damn. Motherfuckers texted me in the middle of my stream. Motherfuckers texted me in the middle of the stream that we're winning. Dana fumbled the bag on Hamzat. He could have been a megastar. He still can be. Hamzat could be a massive draw. I can tell you that right now. 294 fight switch up created a bunch of buzz for sure. Agreed. Sean O'Malley is huge over in India. His views on YouTube, I know. I'm so tired of people saying YouTube views, YouTube views, YouTube views. You know how many people told me that? I don't know, man. I just... When I try to make a claim, okay? When I make a claim on here, as bold as so-and-so's... people just make generic claims and they go unchallenged. When I make a claim, I like to have evidence to back up that claim, for the most part. And for whatever reason, people just say, oh, well, Dana said so, so it must be true. Well, I guess Power Slap's a massive draw, too. I remember someone telling me, I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was James. Maybe it was James, but I don't know. I've been told it by different people, but look at the numbers he's pulling on YouTube. Okay, look at the numbers Power Slap is pulling on YouTube. Do you know why Power Slap's not having a pay-per-view? Do you know why Power Slap's not having pay-per-view events? Because it wouldn't draw anything. Joey, can you name the top 5 active fighters who are actually a draw? Conor McGregor. Well, not active, but you get my point. John Jones. Well, not active, but you get my point. Israel Adesanya. Charles Oliveira. Islam Hamzat Chimaev. Could be a draw. Can you define what you consider a draw? That is a great question, Frank. And that is something that I've been lacking. I'm fucking done. Chandler's posting him and Connor with Christmas hats on. I'm completely embarrassed by this clown. That is something that I've been lacking, defining a draw. I think there's different levels of draws, okay? Kyle, thank you for the $2 donation. Dana purposely making UFC 297 not a big draw. I don't know if he's purposely making it, but I think it's because it's after the holidays and no one wants to fight after the holidays. Anyway, thank you for the $2, Kyle. I really do appreciate the super chat. Merry Christmas to you and your family, Kyle. For me, a low tier draw would be about, it's weird to try to add parameters to the term draw. Let's rewind. It used to be a draw was you could get over like 700,000 pay-per-view buys. If you got like 700, 800, 900,000 pay-per-view buys, you were a draw. If you got 1 million or more, you were like the top tier mega draw. You're talking Ronda Rousey. You're talking Brock Lesnar. You're talking Conor McGregor. Mega draws. So it depends. The word draw has been perverted over the last few years. So in my opinion, if I could go back to the origins of the term draw, it would basically be like 700,000 to 800,000 pay-per-view buys and up would be my terms of a draw. But now we have different versions of a draw because we don't really have those mega pay-per-view stars anymore. So what we have, in my opinion, is about, we'll say, 400,000 to 700,000. Very, very low level tier draw. But okay, you have some interest amongst people. Then you would have 700,000 to 1 million pay-per-view buys. Mid-tier to starting to become a mega draw. And then over 1 million, massive, massive, massive draw. That would be my current definition of drawing power. And also, draw depends on your marketability and your notoriety amongst non-MMA fans. That's like another kind of bullet point that you can talk about when it comes to draw. You know, how much are you known by non-MMA fans? How much mainstream appeal do you have? So right now, if you're asking me, oh, who's a draw in the sport? If you go by the old definition, you would essentially have John Jones, Conor McGregor. That would be it. They could both sell over 1 million pay-per-view buys or close to 1 million pay-per-view buys for Jones. But like someone like Colby, and this is why I beat this dead horse and people call me crazy and say you don't know what you're talking about because people are so fucking stupid and they lack critical thinking, is Colby fought Jorge Masvidal. Masvidal is more popular than Colby in terms of drawing power. They sold under 400,000 pay-per-view buys. When you're looking at someone like Aljamain Sterling, you're talking he's probably selling as a headliner somewhere between 250 and 350, I would say. So think about this, guys. I want you to sit on this. Colby Covington's not selling that many more pay-per-view buys than Aljamain Sterling. Now, maybe is that a bit of a stretch because if you say, oh, well, Colby's selling 375 and Aljo's only selling 250, you know, that's a decent difference. But in the grand scheme of things, I don't think that's a completely misleading statement. If that makes sense. Joey, what does your shirt say? Derek, you weren't here early enough, my friend. You weren't here early enough. You'll have to wait. My friend. I guess the following's pay-per-views, the views they get on UFC's YouTube. YouTube doesn't matter, dude. It's free. Drawing power only matters when it comes to actual pay-per-view sales and mainstream appeal in general, which I guess could be YouTube. You can look at that. You can add that as an anecdotal statistic that helps strengthen the case, but it shouldn't be looked at as the only factor. So I hope I explained that well. Joey O'Malley gets more views than the NFL, NBA, NHL, and even Slap combined. Yeah, I know. He's a massive draw. Maybe O'Malley's fan base is young enough to know their way around illegal streams. Maybe. Dana has a new army of sycophants power slap acolytes. Yeah. That's your new video to make? Maybe. Should we count pay-per-views given how much watch on illegal streams? Yeah, but that's every single card. So you can just completely disregard them because there's people selling over 1 million pay-per-view buys with the illegal streams. So Alex Pereira's a draw too. Low tier draw, mid tier maybe. Do a poll, see how many people actually bought last pay-per-view. Jones and Gano would be huge, exactly. If you take O'Malley's YouTube views on the final Friday of every month, divide by 2, multiply by 3, it's 2 times larger than the NBA, NFL. Yeah, I heard that. And you forgot bull riding as well. Would you say 600,000 pay-per-views buys average? For what? For who? Did you see Conor lately? He looks like a 58-year-old farmer. As much as I don't like Conor, I'm afraid of the top 10 lightweights would do to him. Yeah, Conor looks like he's on crack 24/7. Also, a lot of fighters' popularity is based off of social media following the views they get. Okay. No one close to a draw that Conor was when he was on his run. Yeah. Him and Khabib were both big draws. Hi, Joe. Would you consider people like Khabib and Islam a draw? While they might average pay-per-view buys, they do incredibly well in the Middle East and Russia. Khabib, yes. Khabib was a draw. A massive draw, actually. Now, his pay-per-view numbers, while we don't have access to his pay-per-view numbers, his fights were big every single time. And I think he was a draw post Conor McGregor, maybe becoming a low-tier draw before Conor just because of his undefeated streak and everything. But Khabib fighting in midday in Abu Dhabi would have a significant effect on his numbers because the main pay-per-view market would be North America. But when Khabib fought Conor, they did like 2.3 million pay-per-view buys. That's unheard of. That's completely unheard of. Islam is like a low-tier draw right now who is working his way towards a mid-tier draw. But it's really hard to grasp right now because he's been fighting in Abu Dhabi in the middle of the day. But I would say Islam would be, let's just say against your average opponent, whoever it may be, on a late-night pay-per-view card, like a normal North American targeted pay-per-view card, I think he does about 500,000 pay-per-view buys. But in the middle of the day on a Saturday afternoon, he probably does like 300,000, probably. So that's not really indicative of drawing power. But you have to take into account midday in Abu Dhabi. But Khabib definitely was a draw, for sure. Islam, the jury's still out. If that makes sense. Hot take, if Colby won, he would have sat out until November just so he could have stumped for Trump. He would have. 100% he would have. Khabib the Eagle, 29-0, never bled. Ian Gary's not a draw, but his wife is his wife for... No. Ian Gary is like 1 fight, 2 fights away from becoming a draw. You can tell when someone's about to become a draw, if that makes sense. Like, let me put it this way. As much as I shit on Colby, right? If Colby went out there and put on a world-class performance against Leon Edwards, he would have became a draw. He would have became a draw overnight. A mid-tier draw, probably, but he would have became a draw. Because people would have been like, oh, shit, we need to see this guy lose. And they would have been invested in it if he would have beat Leon Edwards. But he didn't. So he'll just forever be Mr. Low-level tier draw. Justin was never a mega draw. He's a hell of a fighter. Agreed. Is Strickland a pay-per-view draw? I would say he's like a low-level draw. Like we're talking like 400,000 to 500,000. Honestly, I don't think there will ever be a draw like Conor. It will happen eventually. It's just a matter of when. If Khamzat can actually get active and become champion, Khamzat would be a Conor McGregor level draw in my opinion. The way he carries himself, the way he acts, the way he fights. If he can go out there and put on dominant performances and win a belt, I think he would become a mega draw. Sean O'Malley, I think if Sean O'Malley can continue to win, I think he can become a draw. If Colby could have won a title and continue to win, I think he could have become a draw. You have Hamzat, same thing with Hamzat. There's a few fighters that I think can be. I think Tom Aspinall can become a draw. So, love the Christmas vacation shirt, Joey. Thank you. I never met someone who knows who O'Malley is. Thank you. Or Colby. No, not a single motherfucker knows who Colby is. You go out to the everyday, wherever you want to go, grocery store, restaurant, and you say, hey, do you know who Colby is? Colby Covington from the UFC? They're like, no, never heard of him. But what you have to understand is Dana's entire livelihood is built on building pay-per-view draws. The MMA media's entire livelihood and direct monetization of their YouTube channels and their websites and their articles and whatever else, their Twitter, is directly correlated with drawing power of certain fighters. So that's why you'll see the MMA media prop up fighters and try to promote fighters because it directly puts money in their pocket. They want, like, there's nobody more devastated that Conor McGregor's sitting out than the MMA media. Because an active Conor McGregor is good for business for MMA media. So that's why they will lie, they will manipulate the truth, and they will dick ride tweets because they need Conor to make money. They want Conor to make more money. They want to become more relevant. Where someone like me, completely independent, don't give a fuck about monetary. Well, I mean, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but you get my point. I'm not so pressed about monetary gain because I can't be bought. I can't be sold. I'll tell you the truth. Where these other people, they lie to you, and you'll see. Here's a good example, and I'm not saying I've seen this from anyone recently, but I used to notice this a lot before I had an MMA YouTube channel. If you went around and looked at MMA YouTube channels, you'll see them pushing shitty cards. Have you ever like watched a video from a YouTube channel, whatever YouTube channel, insert any name, about a shitty UFC Fight Night card, and they act like it's good? Have you ever seen that? Yes or no? Let me know. Where it's like your everyday run-of-the-mill MMA YouTube channel, and they're acting like a Fight Night card that you don't think is good, that you personally don't think is good, and they're acting like it's good. They're acting like they're excited for it. Have you ever seen that? Yes or no in the chat? All the time. Yeah, I mean, of course, the reason they're doing that is because it matters to them monetarily and clout-wise and view-wise. If they tell you, look, this is a shit card, I don't give a shit about this card, it's not good for business. So they prop up cards and they say, oh, this is a sneaky good card. And there's sometimes there is saying that, and it is true. I've even said that. But a lot of the time, people be like, oh, there's some good scraps on this one. There's some good scraps on it. They're full of shit. They're not good. They're not good. You know how? Here's a good example. Here's a really good analogy for you guys. You know how we'll be watching the shittiest card ever, Mackenzie Dern, Angela Hill, main event. And the commentators, the way they're talking about the fight and the way they're acting about the fight, and you're like, they can't be this disconnected from reality. Well, they're paid to lie. They are paid to lie. They can't come out and say, this is a shitty card, this is a shitty main event, skip it. Because their jobs are to get you invested in the card. Their jobs are to get you to watch the card. That same concept that you can apply to UFC commentators, you can apply to almost every MMA media outlet and MMA YouTube channel. I hope I'm waking you guys up to some of the shady tactics that goes on in MMA media. When you're reliant on this for a living, priority is monetary value first and everything else second. For me, my number one priority is covering the sport in an accurate and truthful way and being as authentic and as honest as possible I can be with you guys about the sport. That is my goal. That's nobody else's goal. That's why I always wanted to start a channel. That's why I crave starting a channel since 2013, 2014. So I'm not trying to hype myself up here, but I'm just trying to explain to you kind of where my motives came from when I started the channel. And you can go back and watch a stream when I had 10 subscribers and I'll be saying the same shit. Pat Matthews, thank you for the $1.99. You broke, but $1.99. I'm not even reading that message. $1.99. What do I look like? A broke bitch? Nah, I'm kidding. Joe Rogan versus Conor. Who wins? Conor. Makayev is the biggest upcoming draw. The blueprint is there. I don't know about all that. I mean, if he can continue to win, I think he can get the Muslim community behind him. But right now, it's way too early to tell. Oh, most definitely, yes, especially the betting channels. Yeah, there you go. They're propagandists. I get it. They got to get clicks, but real ones know when it's shit. Yeah, and it's just disingenuous. And it's just cheesy and it's corny. That's why you'll see many of videos early on in my channel. I'm like, look, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not excited for this card. I think this card's a piece of shit. Zach backpacking around. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Conor McGregor versus Clay Guida. Who wins? I'm going to say Clay Guida, especially if he brings the boys with him. Especially if he brings the boys with him. If he doesn't bring the boys, it's 50-50. If he brings the boys, he might be able to get it done. By the way, guys, can you do me a massive favor? It's Christmas. Can you like the stream? And can you also make sure you are subscribed to the channel? Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I have 6 days left, and I'm trying to get to 15,000 subscribers. I'm going to pump out some content tomorrow, and hopefully we pick up some more subs. By the way, congrats on the Ravens, Joey. Best team in the world. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate you. I was watching the game before I came up. Well, actually, I was kind of half asleep, but watching the game, then took a shower and got on. But thank you for the congratulations. Joey, I got a Dana White fleshlight for Christmas. Congrats, man. Congrats. You sick fuck. Can you acknowledge me? I'm OG, Joseph. What's up? I'm acknowledging you. Dude, for real, I hate when motherfuckers say, like, some good old scraps on here when it's absolute dog shit. I'm telling you. You know, it's annoying as hell. I've seen it for years and years and years. Is Amir's Islam starting to talk more shit on Twitter, called Hooker out? I don't know. I haven't really been paying super close attention, but I did see that today. I think Ryan Bader will fight Francis soon. He's going to get smashed. Integrity matters. Agreed. Makayev ain't ever becoming a draw. It's impossible to know, but right now I wouldn't say he is. I think some upcoming draws, Shavkat, Benoit Saint Denis, Diego Lopez. Agreed. I can get on the... I mean, it's too early to tell on most of those. If Shavkat keeps winning, he will become a draw. You work tomorrow? No, I do not. I said I'll work it on the channel tomorrow. I said it before, Joey. What's good? What's up? I'm from India and was wondering how is MMA channel, Joey's channel, doing in India. If you take the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, the MLB, and everything else you can ever imagine, I'm forgetting the WWE, and you combine it together and times it by 10, it's still not pulling the numbers that I'm pulling in India. I love how you were honest when a card shit. And have I not always been like that? Jungle Mania, you've been around for a long time. Have I not always been like that? Have I not always been like that? I asked a random person who doesn't follow MMA that was around my age, and the only people I heard were Conor and Jones. Makes sense. Are you from Baltimore? I'm from Anchorage, Alaska. Patty versus fully hydrated Joey, who wins? I'd ragdoll Patty badly. Dude's got no wrestling at all. James Lynch mentioned you in one of his vids. Honorable mentions for content creators. Okay. I guess that's good. I appreciate it. You've always been a real stand-up dude. Thank you. Dude, I'm frying some wings right now. I'm obsessed with... Never heard of that sauce. Have you tried it? If not, man, you should. I'll keep it in mind. It's sweet and awesome. Joe, what was the worst card of the year? Mackenzie Dern, Angela Hill. On paper, that was the worst card. Joe, do you think it's possible to score a 10 out of 10 in fight card, or is it more of an aspiration idea? What's the closest grade you can do a 10 you've ever given? I think it is possible. I think I've given a 9.5 before, but I don't remember. Maybe UFC 290. UFC 294, I think, was like an 8.5. I don't remember, though. I really should have like a catalog of every grade I've given out. Joey, did you see McGregor interview with him saying UFC? Yes, I did. He looked like he was on coke. UFC 306 main card pay-per-view special. Pereira Aspinall. Ew. Chimaev Adesanya. Ooh. Grasso versus Shevchenko 3. Ew. Holloway versus Gaethje. Ew. Covington versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Oh. Poirier versus Saryukin. Sign me up for all of it. 229 was a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. The payoff of seeing Conor getting owned. Yeah, but he's talking about a quality of a card on paper. And that card was actual dog shit on paper. Not dog shit, just wasn't that great. Yeah, you've always been consistent with those things, and it's something that I really appreciate about you. Yeah, that's just the way I am. If anything, I'm consistent. Joey, I appreciate those reactions. You're welcome, Derek. Bend over and I'll show you, Derek. There you go. There you go, Derek. That's because you gave me that $20 donation the other night. I had to show you that now. Bend over and I'll show you. I hope you guys are digging the tea. If you guys could all like the stream, how do we got 185 people in the chat? We got 62 likes. I mean, what am I, chopped liver? I get on here as a grown man, let hundreds of other grown men abuse my throat on a regular basis, and I can't even get a fucking like on a Christmas? On a Christmas? What kind of shit is this? What kind of dog shit is this? Are you actually from Alaska? Wouldn't you like to know? 229 is top 10 best cards. Dude, just watching Conor get mauled gave me pure joy. It's hard to grade cards after the pay-per-view happens because sometimes fights aren't as good as we hoped. I know. Can we get over 100 likes for Christmas? Come on. We got 5 minutes left. I would really love to get over 100 likes on Christmas. Hi, my name is Ben. Bend over. You're clutching pearls? I will clutch my pearls. What's up with all the current champs suddenly trying to jump to other weight classes? It's a pay thing. They look at jumping weight classes as more money and less risk. More money, less risk. If they lose, oh, I went up a weight class. And they expect more money for it. I'm so tired of hearing super fight, super fight, super fight, super fight. Agreed, man. 229 was a 10 out of 10. Derek Lewis comeback KO, vintage Tony, justice for Habib, and post-fight chaos. I would agree. Post-card, 10 out of 10 for sure. I don't want to misconstrue that. But on paper beforehand was not a 10 out of 10. Any pay-per-views next year you're considering going to? Not yet. It's just too difficult trying to run the channel and trying to go, but maybe I will. I'll hit the like. Have you seen? Never heard of him. Never heard of that person. I'm not going to say it because you're probably trying to get me to say something weird. As soon as you tell me to like the stream, I want to download it, but I didn't. Well, then fuck you, Pat. You ever been to Owings Mills? Yes, I have. I remember when there was merely 40 to 50 people here. Now we're at 185. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. If you could pick 3 recent fights to make a fan out of someone, which ones would you choose? Adesanya Pereira 1. Islam versus Volk 1. Shavkat Rakhmonov, Jeff Neal. Boom. UFC 217, GSP versus Bisping, TJ versus Cody, Rose versus Joanna ended up being amazing on paper and delivered. Agreed. That was a sick card. It's hard to believe it's that long ago. But yeah, the views are going up on the channel, boys. The subscribers are going up rapidly. And the live stream viewers are going up rapidly. We're hitting another stride. I think we can hit 20K by maybe the 3-year anniversary of the channel. Which is 5 months away? 4 months away. 4 months away. I would love to hit 20K before UFC 300. That's what I want to do. 20K before UFC 300. Any recent fights you were super hyped for that didn't live up to expectations? Chimaev versus Usman. So, Chimaev versus Usman. That one really didn't live up. But it was short notice, so I kind of get it. Colby versus Leon really didn't live up to the hype, but I was happy. I couldn't have been happier about that. I couldn't have been happier about that. If you go back before the fight card, I said my ideal scenario was to have the worst possible fight ever. The worst possible fight ever. And that's what we got, basically. It wasn't that bad. I'm exaggerating. But I wanted a really boring fight. And that's pretty much what we got, was a pretty boring fight. Is an MMA channel makes exposing videos and he said you're paid by the UFC? I've never heard of that channel. So I can't really give an opinion on it. I don't give a fuck. If he's talking about me, obviously has nothing better to do. Goggins broke Tony, probably. They're really good choices. All 3 of these fights are bangers. Agreed. Agreed. Who wins, Tony Ferguson or current Cocaine McGregor? Cocaine McGregor. Top 3 best grappling exchanges. I don't remember. There was one fight this year that had the craziest grappling exchanges, and I can't remember. You know, one that I really loved from last year was Arman versus Gamrot. Arman versus Gamrot was a straight up fucking heater, boys. Are you going to be able to go to a fight night in Atlantic City in March? Probably not. Probably not, but maybe. I can't say never. Why? Tiramisu with the screenshot. Oh, oh. That's funny, bro. It's not Leon's fault, but it's fair. A champ can win belts by not doing anything, and the other guy just has to die just to maybe not even win one belt. Okay. Tweaking Dude had a great grappling exchanges. Okay. Arman Gamrot is the most skilled fight I feel like I've ever seen. That's a bit of an exaggeration. I have 10 accounts. My real one is JJ Smoke. I don't buy that. I don't buy it. Till vs. Wonderboy was pretty boring, and I was hella hyped. Yeah. Yo Romero Adesanya was the one that I was most hyped for. I remember being super hyped for that fight, and it turned out to be dog shit. That one sucked ass. I'm the real JJ Smoke. Boys, Christmas is over for me. It's December 26th. We did a Christmas stream. Christmas tree in the background is going away soon. The Christmas tree in the background is going away soon for you guys. This little tree right here. Right here. I might save it for another couple days. I'll definitely have it for another couple days. Thank you, Ashutash, for renewing your membership. I appreciate you. Oh, that's a good one. Yo versus Izzy was really bad. Yeah. It's still Christmas for me and my boy Derek. The GOAT streaming. Merry Christmas, Joey. What's up, Marcellus? It's 9 p.m. here in the West Coast. That is true. I will allow one who's the real JJ Smoke. Yeah, I don't know who the real JJ Smoke is anymore. Pat Matthews, thank you for the $4.99, my friend. I'm the real JJ Smoke. Put the imposter in timeout. Yeah, this guy with the wrench over here is an imposter. We'll throw him in timeout. We'll throw him in timeout. He's definitely an imposter. Joey, is Nazin versus Borshev the best fight ever? No. No, it's not. Neither one of them are even the elite of the elite. But it was a banger fight. Jack, did you leave out your milk and cookies for Santa? Jack probably did. Leave Jack alone, man. Santa is real if you believe it. Santa is real if you believe it. Dude had me time out JJ Smoke. We had a fake JJ Smoke. Does Dricus get the job done? I can't believe I'm rooting for Sean, but Dricus' techniques is just dog shit, yet he somehow pulls it off. I think I'm switching to Dricus. I've been Strickland this whole... Every time I switch an early pick, I end up getting it wrong. How much for a FaceTime call? That's the creepiest thing I've ever heard, bro. Why do you want to FaceTime call me? That's incredibly weird. No offense. Joe, you told us you dress up like Santa Claus today. Why is Santa's sack so big? Because he only comes once a year. Well, you switch from Colby to Leon, so not always. That is true. That is true. Maybe that was just the pessimist coming out of me saying, oh, Colby's going to win this. I'm telling you, I rewatched the fight. Had Colby actually tried to fight, he might have won that fight. FaceTime call? Dude said how much for a FaceTime call? Buddy's trying to FaceTime me. Shut up, Matthew Thompson. Hey, you guys want to see something funny? Why is Santa's sack so big? Because I timed out Matthew Thompson for 5 minutes. That joke always gets me. That shit's hilarious. I know, JJ. That it is, bro. I know you're always dying laughing. Will you make a video about Connor's unhinged actions? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. No promises, my friend. Lamau, yeah. That's why Santa's sack's so big, because he times out Matthew Thompson for 5 minutes. UFC 300 prediction? I still have a feeling it's going to be Connor Nate. Connor Nate, the co-main event is going to be some weird wonky bullshit. Maybe they get GSP to come back. Maybe they get Nate Diaz. Or no, Nate Diaz versus Connor in the main event, I'm saying. Maybe they do Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler, and they promise him the McGregor fight if he wins. Maybe they do that rematch. But I don't know. I think you're going to get Connor Nate Diaz is my prediction for the main. I want to nail down some predictions for a full main card. That is a video that will be coming shortly. If they do Tom Aspinall, Alex Pereira, I'm going to throw up. But I really think that's a good possibility as well. If I had to nail down a prediction right now, I think they might do Leon Bilal on the card as well. McGregor Poirier 4, could you imagine? I don't think they're going to book that coming off the leg break. Connor's going to have PTSD. He's going to snort some coke on the way out to the cage. I think he's going to smoke some coke or snort some coke. Maybe inject some black tar heroin. Usually before every stream, I use some black tar heroin. So imagine we get Islam Justin. I wonder if Islam's going to want to fight and do his training camp during Ramadan. I don't think he would. Dana tweeted, "Oh boy, I think we got it." I feel like you just made that up, but I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything, but I didn't straight up search it. Dana White. I feel like you just made this up. And you did. I wasted my time. This 12 days of Christmas bullshit from Dana can't end soon enough. I'm tired of seeing that shit. That shirt fire. Merry Christmas, yeah. Connor versus Nate, co-main. Holly versus Misha 2, featured fight. Lewis versus Rosenstrike. It wouldn't shock me if they try to get Rousey to come back. It also wouldn't shock me if they do Adesanya versus winner of Dricus versus Strickland. He was trying to get us to poof it during the last members trip, and we all said hell no. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Bilal won't get a title shot. He's always getting fed to the shark shop cut. We'll see. It wouldn't shock me if they somehow weasel Rousey back. But I don't think she'd want to fight Misha. When Joey had the Jamal mugshot shirt, he's got the craziest shirts. Joey, what's more skilled fights? Armin versus Gamrot, Islam Volk 1. Islam versus Volk 1, definitely. But both of them were highly skilled fights, in my opinion. Dude said, I hope my parents don't walk. How old are you, Vincent? I thought you were older. Rhonda is pregnant, I heard. You heard that through the grapevine, or did you get her pregnant? Keep out. Thoughts on that 70 show? Don't have any thoughts on it. Don't have any thoughts on it. You're 20? Okay. For some reason, I thought you were like 30, Vincent. I don't know. Buying $500 computer chairs, I thought you had to be at least like 30 to do that. Dude, what the fuck? Dude, I don't care about your virginity status, all right, bro? Both have tied the record for the losing streaks in UFC history. What, Tony and BJ Penn? Yeah, book BJ Penn and Tony Ferguson for UFC 300. Joe, I'm 28, but my hairline says I'm 60. Yeah, listen, Derek has such a bad hairline. It looks like Mateusz Rebetsky. When he goes to the liquor store and they ask him for ID, he just lifts up his hat and then puts it back down. And they just say, all right. So they don't even, that's what he uses for his ID. He doesn't even need an ID. If he goes to a rated R movie, they're like, ID. He's like, what's next for Bryce Mitchell after that brutal KO? Probably some flat earth documentaries. Probably some conspiracy theory about how 1776 is about to commence. I haven't been carded in years. Yeah. They just see the hair and they're like, oh, sorry for your loss. Edwards versus Bilal not selling shit, so not getting booked. Bilal, dude, Edwards versus Colby didn't sell shit. Joey, did you have a good Christmas? I did. I spent the last hour of my Christmas with you boys. with you fucking clowns, alright? Christmas stream for you boys. Dog the Bounty Hunter crew versus Clay and the boys. Edwards, Colby was probably 350K. Below Edwards is 150. Dude, like the worst pay-per-view in UFC history did like 200K. Shut up. That's not the case. We owe you, Joey. Yeah, you do owe me. You do owe me, Pat Matthews. That's for sure. Joey, you got a nice head of hair up there. Do you have any down there? Ask your mother. She knows. Flat octagon theory. Yeah, it's all about buoyancy and density and blah, blah, blah. Bryce might be hands down one of the dumbest motherfuckers on the earth. And that's really saying something. That's really saying something, dude. The lack of education in America is crazy. Is fucking crazy. Joey, do you do any MMA training? Yeah. I wear Venom gear 24/7. Do you follow boxing? No. Freedom! Yeah, I fuck with Bryce because he's actually being himself. Like, he didn't make up that character. Bryce isn't dumb at all. Okay. You're right. I take it back. I take it back, my friend. Bryce is not dumb at all. Now, he's just not a sheep. Are you a religious person? Not particularly. Joe, we haven't seen the Venom shirt in a while. I know. I just feel kind of like a cornball wearing it because I'm thinking like new subs are going to find the channel and they're going to be like, is this clown really wearing a Venom shirt right now? You know what I mean? So, do you think Sean O'Malley's a superstar? We had a full discussion about this earlier and I said no. And I said no. All right, dude, you're getting a little weird in the chat, dude. You want to get banned again? You're spamming weird shit. At least keep them to a... I was going to say new subs won't know you're joking. I know, dude. That's why I feel kind of corny. Like if I wear it during a fight stream. Let me just say this. Anyone actually wearing Venom gear is kind of a clown. Is kind of a bit of a clown. So, I just want you guys to know you're only safe because I allow you to be safe. So, bro said sexy. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What the hell? Let's let him think about his actions. Let's let him think about his actions. To this day, I've never understood people that bring up if a fighter is a draw as a justification to why they personally want someone to get a title shot. I don't get paid by Dana. I don't give a fuck. I said that in a recent video. Like, are you getting a cut or pay-per-view? Used to wear Venom and SpongeBob shirts. I still do. Damn, 3-hour timeout is cold. The disrespect, bro. The disrespect. Pereira watching you call him a clown for wearing Venom all the time. Yeah, well, at least he gets it for free. He's not buying it. Anyone who's actually purchasing Venom gear, especially anyone who has the Crypto.com in the middle, anyone who has the Crypto.com Venom gear is a straight up fucking clown. If you're one of them, unsubscribe to the channel. Or reevaluate your life, my friend. Like if you're buying the Venom gear with the big Crypto.com advertisement, that shit's a real embarrassment. That shit's a real fucking embarrassment. But I guess that's just the way it goes. What's next for Shoryuken? I want to see him fight Islam or Charles Oliveira next. No way people buy that shit for clothes. I think is that what you meant? They do. Remember the phase of V-necks? At least that time, you'd always know who was a douche. No, not really. I wear it with my gi. Fair enough. Venom t-shirt with Call of Duty Black Pack is the middle school fit. O'Malley's hair has more personality than he does. That is true. Pat Matthews, thank you for the 199. Cole is DTF. That he is. He's a clown. Aljamain Sterling is top 3 or 4 of my favorite fighters. I'd be shocked if Aljo does 100K as an A side, but I don't even remotely pay attention to anyone. He does more than 100K. UFC brand by itself does 100K. So Aljo probably does about 250 to 300, I would say. Remember when the shirt spelled Gilbert Melendez? Yeah, it was. There was a Giblert. Yeah, they butchered a bunch from the Reebok there. When they launched Reebok, it was a complete disaster. It was a complete embarrassment. And, yeah. It was a complete and utter disaster. Joe, what are some of the most skilled MMA matchups of all time? Islam versus Volk. Chris Weidman, Luke Rockhold at the time was like a massive skill matchup. TJ Dillashaw, Dominic Cruz at the time was a massive skill matchup. GSP versus Johnny Hendricks at the time was pretty damn good. And there's a bunch more. Adesanya Pereira is damn good. So, Josh Emmett has more to offer on the mic than O'Malley. That's true. That is true. I want you to... Okay. O'Malley looks like a character from Idiocracy. Fair enough. Yo, Joe, you a Trump rider. I'm not a rider for any politician ever, and I never will be. And anybody who is a fucking weirdo, in my opinion. Bryce lost the camo shorts privileges. Yeah, he embarrassed the entire hunting community by getting absolutely flatlined. Flatlined KO'd by Josh. Oh, man, Josh Emmett. Starched him bad. Starched him bad. It was real fucking bad. It was real bad. That's wild. Can't believe Christmas is over. The year's basically over, boys. O'Malley isn't informed about general world at all. Just ask him about stuff related to gaming. He comes off as a lazy stoner like Aurora, and he also dresses like he works at a circus. What's your favorite trilogy fights of all time? I don't know. I can't think of off the top of my head. I'm trying to think. It says UFC 147 was worst modern era pay-per-view. That's because the main event got canceled last second. It was supposed to be Anderson versus Chael 2. Remind me of some trilogies, and I'll tell you which my favorite was. I'll do that. But yeah, 147 was originally supposed to be Silva versus Chael, and then it got canceled. It ended up being Vanderlei versus someone, if I'm not mistaken, Rich Franklin. Damn, if I remember that, that's wild. Remember GSP taught these clowns how to dress up. As soon as he leaves, they're back to wearing track shoes at the presser. GSP was a draw, and he didn't have to act like a clown to become one. The dude Cole got unbanned. He's already on the verge of getting banned again. Yeah, dude's a weirdo. Hunting camo is really lame. It looks too hillbilly. I used to love camo before it was popular. I guess maybe I'm a hipster. And then once it became popular, I kind of ditched camo years and years ago. Because it kind of became like the cool, like, oh, I'm a hunter. Look at me. I kill animals and I'm cool type vibe, you know? It was too many people who aren't even about that life wearing the shit as like wannabe hunter, redneck people. And it's just kind of made it corny. We need Diaz counterfight before it's too late. It's already too late, man. It'll be a Tito Chuck trilogy. It'll be Tito Chuck Liddell trilogy version of that. How do we still not have 100 likes? Look, boys, if we don't get 100 likes, I'm not going 2 hours tonight. I'm going another 10 minutes unless we get 100 likes. On Christmas, I'm streaming on Christmas. I can't even get 100 likes. I can't even get 100 likes. I can't even get a $500 dono. Like, what kind of shit is this? You guys should be ashamed of yourself. You guys should all be ashamed of yourself. Anybody? 10 more likes to go, boys. Otherwise, I'm out of here in 10 minutes. And I'm not playing with you, boys. Pantoja Moreno trilogy, that was a banger, dude. That was the best fight of the year, I think. 500 coming your way. Cole, you ain't got 500 pennies to rub together. All right, there we go. I had to threaten you boys. I had to threaten you boys to hit the threshold. There's a couple accounts here just commenting weird shit. Yeah, as long as they're not spamming, I just let them be. They help at least help the algorithm a little bit. Connor flexing his muscles for Christmas. Yeah, he's a fucking weirdo on coke. And his wife's equally as fucking weird too. Like, how is she alright with him posting videos of her sucking him off on a boat? That's fucking weird. Like, they got kids and shit, and that's embarrassing. But you don't see nobody making hit pieces on them. I think you're bluffing. I don't know what you mean. Cole doesn't even have enough money to pay his bills. He's talking about sending $500. Yeah. Listen, boys, I've never gotten a $500 donation. Christmas, the day after Christmas would be a hell of a time. Wearing this shirt would be a hell of a time. Would be a hell of a fucking time. Top 3 UFC fighters who can sing. That may be the dumbest question I've ever been asked, and I've been asked a lot of dumb questions. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. Bro said, Benji, are you projecting? He may fight one more time and that's it. Dude, I think Connor's done, man. I think he's done. I think he's going to end up trying to box or some shit. I think he's going to end up trying to box or some shit. Dude's already calling out Manny Pacquiao. What do you think about Jonathan? Who's that? Leon or Strickland, who wins? Strickland beats up Leon. What's next for Colby's career? Begging for favorable matchups. Other than that, he's going to get dumped. Dude, Ian Gary would fuck Colby up. Shavkat would fuck Colby up. Gilbert probably fucks Colby up. Thoughts on Grant Cardone? I think he's a guy that everyone should listen to his business advice. So do you think Bo Nickel will become champion? If he does, will he be a big draw? I do not think Bo Nickel will become champion. But if he does, he will be a big draw. If he becomes champion. But dude's fighting Cody Brundage. I mean, they're going to baby him for years. They're really looking at Bo as like trying to build him into a big draw. Leon beats Shavkat? No. Pantoja or O'Malley? O'Malley. I think O'Malley would starch Pantoja. I think he'd be too big, too strong. But I don't know. Pantoja can get his back. I think he could sub him. Did you see how he posted Chandler's story? Yeah. With a dead emoji. So maybe he's coming back around. I know Chandler got to iron Mike Chandler out of that. Belfort exposed Cardone. Dude, who listens to these online gurus? They're like, oh, we'll make you rich. We'll make you rich quick. Pantoja beats Albazi. I would say probably. Damn, Joe, you don't think Bo Nickel's any good? I think Bo Nickel's good, but I don't think he's as good as people are making him out to be. I mean, you think if he's that good, the UFC's putting him against Cody Bumdage? Cody Bumdage. One of the biggest clowns in the history of clowns. Doesn't even belong in the motherfucking UFC. Would another win for Emmett give him a title shot? If Volk's still the champion, yes. Is every Mike that is fighting call himself Iron Mike, basically? Cody Bumdage? Yeah. Like the stream if you think Cody Bumdage is a bum. I mean, is anyone honestly excited to see Cody Bumdage versus Bo Nickel? I don't even care about that fight. Dude's fighting Jamie Pickett. Then Val Woodburn. Then taking a step down to Cody Bumdage. Joe, when are you going to start selling monthly start your own YouTube channel packages? Yeah, the YouTube channel gurus are annoying as well. Some of them actually offer good advice. But my favorite thing is the YouTube guru channels that have no views. They're like, how to 10 times your views in 1 week. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. How did Cody earn a spot on 300? That's embarrassing. I hope Cody pulls out, man. If Cody Brundage beats Bo Nickel, I would love to see a live look at Dana White. I would love to see a live look at Dana White. Oh my God, I would cream myself. Cody Brundage just rock bottoms Bo Nickel and KOs him. I mean, I think that'd be a glorious sight. You know, Dana would be fucking heated. Bo's their little pet. Is Roman Khabib a middleweight or a welterweight? Middleweight. Joe Rogan wouldn't know that, too. Joe Rogan wouldn't know that. So good thing you asked me. Brundage will fluke it. I hope so. Bo Nickel taking breaks like he has to deliver. Not his better half. Dude, if he gets beat up by Bumditch, I want Bo Nickel cut. If he loses to Brundage, I want him cut for real. If he gets exposed by... That'd be so fucking funny. That would be the funniest thing in 2024. If I fly you out to Anaheim for February 17th, will you come? I mean, that's a great question, and that sounds very generous of you. I just don't think I can stomach the thought of one grown man flying out another grown man. Like, what are you proposing here? What are you proposing? Like, fly me out? Like, what am I, a groupie? Explain to me. Give me more details of what you mean by that. Fly me out? I mean, that sounds awfully feminine. Bro wants me to come? Yeah, bro wants me to come. But I'm hoping you mean that in good faith, Ivan, and it's not just some weird, I don't know, fly me out, bro. That sounds like some groupie shit. Sounds like a sexual... Yeah, I hope you aren't expecting sexual favors. He's proposing flying you out to 298, which is in Anaheim. I understood what that meant. I understood what he meant by that. But just fly you out. I don't know, man. That just sounds like I'm going to fly you out. I'm going to take you to the event. But I'm expecting some sexual favors in return. I'm expecting some sexual favors. Yeah. If you're flying you out, I hope you would come. Yeah. I guess, I'll let you fly me out. As long as soon as I arrive, you say no homo. Joe, if he flies you out, you'll be waiting in the public restroom. Yeah, just wait in the public restroom for me with a cardboard sign that says MMA Joey on it. If I was flying you out, I hope you would. Yeah, he's most definitely expecting something in return. Maybe he's not. Maybe that was a good faith question, and now we're making fun of him for no reason. Maybe that was a good faith question, and here we are packing on a dude who's offering to fly me out. What's that song? There used to be a rap song to be like, I'll fly you out to my place. Dude's trying to fly me out. Have a seat right there. I have a few questions for you. Shut up, Andy. I'm done. Dude tagged me. I take it back. I'm hurt. Was that a good faith question or not? Are you expecting sexual favors? I only fly first class, though. So, let him fly you out. If you want some action, just take the hit. Just take the hit. He wants to fly me out. We're going to train north-south. I thought me and Ivan were going to go to the event, man. I thought we were going to go to the event. I'm not going to lie. That would be the weirdest thing I've ever done in my entire life. If I let a random viewer fly me out. If I let a random viewer fly me out. You got tickets already or what? Or no? Do we already got tickets, Ivan, or what? You already got the tickets? Where am I sleeping at? Are you gonna put me up in a hotel as well? Are you gonna wine and dine me? Joey, do YouTube channels get a booth at UFC Expo? I have no idea how that works. Joe is 5'4". Yeah, I'm 5'4". He said he'll eat me till I cry. He'll call it wine and dine. Have a seat, Joey. I have a few questions for you. Dude said I take it back. I'm hurt. I'm sorry, Ivan. Forgive me. I didn't think it was a good faith question. Maybe I was wrong. I'm just not trying to get murdered. And that's it. Imagine we get there. He just wants to throw hands. We just start throwing hands in the airport security. Already taken care of. Got a single room with a twin bed, no couch. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hey man, send me the tickets. I'm ready to be flown out. I'm ready to be. Hey, why don't you drive over? Why don't I just give you my address? You drive over and pick me up, and we head over to Anaheim. We road trip to Anaheim. Are you trying to spend a weekend with an underage fan? Shut the fuck up, Fight Life, you sick bastard. As far as I know, Ivan's above age. All right, Ivan's above age. Flying out can only be chained to the radiator. Yeah, that's true. Fight Life is a sick son of a bitch. It's actually Jamal Hill. Nah, it's Quan59. Dude, did anybody else see Quan? I called out Quan59 in the crowd during the Strickland brawl. Joe, what are you doing if you see Guru at an event and he walks up cracking his knuckles? I'm kicking him right in his fucking teeth. Look, if somebody walks up cracking knuckles, I don't care if they're coming up to shake my hand, dude. They're getting kicked in the teeth. I'll climb to the top rope and I'll do a drop kick into the teeth. Somebody walking up to me. We got problems, buddy. Before they can even get the first word. If anybody walks up to me aggressively, I'm striking them first. All right? If I think someone even is trying to act aggressive, I got to maintain dominance, all right? I'm the alpha male around here. All right? So I'm just cracking them right in the teeth. I'll be like, yeah, clean that house, bitch. I gave you $300. Pretty upset that Dana White didn't announce the UFC 300 card for Christmas. I'm happy that he didn't. Announce it next week, Dana. So, Joey, MMA Guru was talking shit about you on stream today. Oh no, what am I ever going to do? Oh my God. What was he saying? What was he saying about me? Fill me in. You sound like Neil Magny when his son walks up to him. That's true. If I pay for a UFC seat, will you sit with me nosebleeds off in the corner, of course, but you and me? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Would you ever become a power slap coach? Absolutely not. What is the max sentence Jamal Hill can get? I have no idea. He was saying you're soy. Bro's lying. He wasn't saying anything. I can't remember, but it was something about a take you had on a video. Listen, anyone that calls me soy, whether it be him or somebody else, I would say I'm 95% confident I would beat the fuck out of them if I needed to. So what does that make them? Tell me that. I'll fight them to the death. Win or lose, I'll fight them to the death. Are they willing to do that? So who does that make soy? Said you're his father. Okay. I know he's a big fan of the channel though, so I don't want to shit talk him. Anyone who unironically uses the word soy is a cornball. I agree. Ivan flies Joey out and we make the worst UFC experience. Nosebleed, shady motel, and annoy him the whole time. That is true. Dude gets me a seat in the corner right behind the podium. So, how many pay-per-views would that sell? Probably none. What level are you at on the Power Slap mobile app? How do I get more XP? I'm at 0. I'm at 0, Fight Life. That's all hearsay this guy has to say about you. We should all try to see and confirm ourselves. Dude, it's just, I take it as a joke. So it is what it is. People just try to stir up shit, so I just laugh at it. Chandler's brown nose and Nate Diaz, yeah. Dude's ready to put Nate in the north-south. So, he's trying to put Nate in the north-south, my friend. So, oh, yeah, Nate, let me put you in the north-south. Nate. I want to fight you, Nate. A viewer told him you claimed hate for Jones and Adesanya was based on racism, and he said some stupid shit. I never even said that, so there you go. It's just people trying to stir up shit. Joe, maybe I'm a casual or a sycophant, but I've never seen a photo in real life of Conor taking drugs like coke, etc. You know, people don't normally take photos when they're snorting coke or sticking pills up their ass, right? You know that, right? Dude said, how do I get to what level are you on Power Slap? I'm fucking done. What a joke that is. What a shit question that is, bro. What a shit question that is, Fight Life. Because McGregor would want to post the coke he does, yeah. I've never seen a photo of Brock taking roids either. Yeah. I've never seen a photo of Dana White snorting coke either. They're about to do a whole ass season of Tough and Chandler ain't fight yet. That is true. Joe, my friend thinks Khalil unironically beats Pereira. Khalil will get KO'd by Pereira. That's wild that someone would even think that. Conor might actually be able to beat Nate. It's a perfect fight. Both are dead bodies. Agreed. Should I compete in Dana's giveaway? No. Dude, Ivan really disappeared. Dude wanted to fly me out and he disappeared. Ivan, come back. I want to know the full details. So, I've never seen a video of Dana slapping his wife. Oh, wait. Never mind. Yeah, I've never seen a video of Dana slapping his wife in a club in Mexico. Joe, a lot of MMA fans would like you if you didn't cry about offensive stuff. Like, come on, man. MMA fans are based. Well, you know what? I don't want to hear you cry about this. Suck my dick, you pussy bitch. Fuck you. Don't watch the channel. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. I'm going to speak my mind and say what I think, regardless of what a pussy like you has to say. And I would curb stomp you in real life if you said some dumb... Nah, I'm kidding. But fuck you, though, for real. You're going to wake up and he's going to have you... Okay. Stop. Yeah, they don't, but people like to fling statements about famous people that do degenerate things, and some people have photos of Rodman. Okay. Khalil doesn't even get past Krylov. Agreed. Nikita Krylov has had a kind of a career resurgence, to be honest. A career resurgence. People would like you if you didn't say this or that. Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck about anyone liking me. All right? If I gave a fuck about people liking me, I wouldn't punch my brother in the teeth for not cleaning my house. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. If I want people to like me, I wouldn't be on a Christmas stream at 12:36 at night talking to a bunch of fucking clowns. How about that, buddy? How about that, buddy? Joe, would you sit next to Dan Bilzerian at a UFC event if he was front row? He may or may not watch porn. No, I would not. Would you like to see Charles Chandler too? Yes. I've never seen them test either, so that doesn't mean they're not either. Be better. Jamal catching strays. Watch the beginning of the stream. Joey pleasuring us on Christmas Day only because I allow it. Yeah. For $300, I'd definitely punch you in the teeth. I'd definitely punch you in the teeth for sure. But yeah, boys, we went for almost 2 hours. We came, we saw, we experienced Christmas together. I got some Christmas gifts on stream. And I think it's about time to hit that old dusty trail. Jamal Hill uses his brother as a media vehicle in the same way Jones uses his media. Yeah. Did you get your 500? No, I didn't. Derek let me down, bro. Derek let me down. I thought for sure Derek was going to have a Christmas gift for me, but he failed me. He failed me deeply. He really broke my heart. Joey, when I get my taxes, you're getting a fat dono. Bro, I'm only kidding, dude. You don't need to send your taxes to me. McGregor versus Diaz, Chandler Oliveira, UFC 300. Sign me up. Sign me the fuck up. I tried using my EBT card, but it didn't work. Yeah, I'm scared of SpongeBob shirts. Fair enough. We did indeed come. Yeah. Whoever had the highest dono on today's stream, I'm going to fly you out. I'm going to fly you out. First class, baby. First class. I'm going to fly you out, and we're going to get a shady motel, and we're going to sit in the corner at a UFC event behind a podium. So, listen. You're only safe because I allow you to be safe. Merry Christmas to all you guys. If your brother didn't clean your house and make it spotless for $300, punch him in the teeth. And Leon Edwards isn't as good as people make him out to be, and Bilal would finish him in the 4th round. I think that's pretty much what I have to say. I think that's all I got for you tonight, boys. That's all I got for you today, boys. Joe, do you think Max has any legit chance against Justin? No. No. Nope. Let's see, UFC. Let's go to live. Nope. I'll be damned. I'll be damned if there's another motherfucker out there streaming UFC, talking about MMA on Christmas evening, tired as a motherfucker. I knew it. It hasn't been 2 hours. It's close enough. I think Shavkat will finish Hamzat with his awful cardio. Wouldn't shock me. All right, boys, I'm getting out of here. Go watch my recent videos if you have not. There should be a video coming tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel. Like this stream on your way out. And I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully, I'm going to try to get 2 videos out tomorrow. At least 1 tomorrow, guaranteed. Because I need to hit that 15K, and we're so fucking close. We're so damn close. 680 subs away. We got that in one night last week. We got that in one motherfucking night last week. Good night, goodbye, Merry Christmas. I hope you all had a great holiday on a serious note. Appreciate every single one of you. And I will talk to you boys later. It's been real. It's been fun. And it's damn sure been real fun. Good night.